This tomato here is doing really well. It's got quite a few tomatoes set on already, several bunches, but that's a lot of tomatoes for a pot this size, and I think it's starting to feel a little bit nutrient deficient, so I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice a bunch of tomatoes up here at the top, and I'll probably go ahead and sacrifice this one over here too, so it can put more energy into the tomatoes that are already on. But that said, I think I'm going to go ahead and stick it into a bigger pot and then also add a basil to it. And I have this quarter size pot that'll give it a little bit more room. I typically use a false bottom in the bottom, but I bought this pan from a new vendor, and the taper is more severe and the radiuses are larger, so the false bottom doesn't fit. So another approach to take care of that, you can actually get similar growing results by putting the clay pebbles in the bottom, so it still has an airspace down there, and then put the coconut coir pad on top of the clay pebbles, so that'll still give it some aeration at the bottom and keep the roots from growing anaerobic. So I'm gonna try to pull this one out without damaging it too much. Anyway, I'm going to just stick that over there. I'll put a little bit of fresh soil underneath. I'm going to pop this basil in next to it. I always make a mess. That's why I love these stainless steel pans, because they always catch my mess. It's got rosemary cutting transplant in there, and a couple of peas I use for nitrogen fixing, and then I also interplanted a few radishes in here. Look like they're getting a pretty good start. I'm going to just cut that one off and let whatever nitrogen is on the roots feed the soil. I inoculate the pea seeds so that they have the rhizobium bacteria and help fix nitrogen. It's one way of putting kind of a living fertilizer in my planters. I think it works pretty well. I'm going to go ahead and give this guy a healthy dose of fertilizer too. I'm using the plant juice from elm dirt. Get that watered in good. I think that'll do it for that planter.